All right, Shalom. All praises unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the house of David, the elect, of those men that are pushing his word in sincerity and truth. And Shalom to the few men, women, and children that are listening in humility. To you, I say greetings. All right, so I have this article here, okay, and through the spirit, I've been trying to bring it out all day, but I didn't quite find the time to get to. But Lord willing, I'll be able to get through it, and it's edifying. All right, because Satan. I tried to do it earlier. Satan finds a way to manipulate, but hey, it's all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shah. But so I have this article from Fox News. And I sent it to the brothers earlier in the WhatsApp. Once again, we have another red Hebrew Edomite, a thug. Once again, being wicked, man. Him and his wife. All right. So the title says, former kennel owner, wife linked to bestiality videos, authorities say. I think they spelled bestiality wrong because it looked like it says bestiality, but nonetheless, it's probably written by a thug too. But this is from Dom Colicchio, Fox News. You can't trust Fox News, but shit. Hey, they bring out things on Jake all the time, so we gonna bring out on the red Hebrew Edomites. Because the so-called white nation are not white, they're red. And you can see the speckles of red on this man's face, all right? It's published today, January 31st, 2019, year of Karagma. All right, so let's go down and read this. Look at that face, man. Face of shame and disdain, maggots, man, just thugs. All right, so it says a former kennel owner was indicted in Virginia this week on multiple counts of bestiality and animal cruelty, according to reports. All right, so that's wicked according to the scriptures, man. All right, to bestiality, okay. And I got a few precepts I'm going to bring out, but I want to read through this article first. It says the charges include an allegation that Richard Patterson, 48, and his wife, Christina Patterson, 42, both of Suffolk, had the front toenails of a male dog removed so they could more easily have sex with the animal, according to court documents. These are wicked, base people, man. Okay? Wicked base people. They had the toenails of the dog removed so that they can have sex with him, man. So he could climb around and do all types so they can have their way with the dog and the dog have his way with them. All right, and this wife, she's even sicker, man, because it's something that's supposed to happen when you do this according to the scriptures. Okay? Matter of fact, let me just go into him a little bit. First off, I got to keep reading this, actually, because this is the main point I want to get. When federal agents searched the couple's home in July 2017, they found videos of the couple engaged in sex acts with the dog, the Virginian pilot of Norfolk reported. So it's evident they got proof on these devils, man, on these thugs, man, on these renegades. The videos reportedly showed the couple in their master bedroom with the Doberman Pinscher named Demon. All right, so that's another way how these red Hebrew Edomites, they latch on to the demonic spirit world. But they do things like they name their dog Demon, and so they have sex with it, do sacrifices and things like that so they can get in touch with those spirit, the left-hand side of the power, okay, with that spiritual wickedness, so that they're having sex with demons, and they're true demonic forces, these demons, man. And it has scriptures on this. This is all up and down through the Bible, and there's no disputing this. And it has an exact verse on this in the Bible. Okay, but first let's get this Job 30. This is Job 30:1. It says, "But now they that are younger than I have me in derision, whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my flock." You see that? So Job, like, I wouldn't even want them around my animals. I want them, this nation of Edomites, would not want them around my animals. Okay? I'm going to jump down to verse 8. It says, they were children of fools, yea, children of base men. They were viler than the earth. All right, so these people, these red Hebrew Edomites, these so-called white people, are viler than the earth. They are children of fools, man, children of base men. Okay, so now let's read on this beast. All right, It says Christina Patterson, who was indicted in October on related charges, the report says, she is scheduled to stand trial beginning March 1st. After the allegations were initially publicized in 2017, Christina Patterson began fearing for her safety, the newspaper reported. All right, what about the dog safety, man? What about the safety of that animal that you were abusing and doing wicked things with, cutting his nails off and having sex with him? Who knows what they had that animal doing, man? You know? And this is why the reason, one of the reasons the Lord took away the earth in the first place. Them people were doing all type of bestiality, doing wicked acts back then, man. And this place is truly Sodom and Gomorrah all over again, man. All right? Reserved for judgment and fire. Okay? Reading on, it says she has received death threats and threats against her children. Her attorney, Nicholas Renninger, said at the time some real unseemly stuff. Hey, see, they're receiving death threats because of all the things that they've done, man. You think that this is cool what they're doing to that animal? All right? So let's get Leviticus, you know, because we got these thugs, man. Let me go back up to the top and I'll come back down. We got these red Hebrew Edomite thugs, you know, who are really the wicked of the earth, man. You know, they do these things and make it seem like it's okay. Matter of fact, I'll pull it out in the blue letter. Leviticus, what is it? 18 chapter. Yeah, Leviticus 18 and 23. Let me just put beast lie. You know, these people have to be completely done away with. This is Leviticus 18 and 23. It says, neither shalt thou lie with any beast to defile thyself therewith. And neither shall any woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto. It is confusion. You see that? So they're not. It says a man shouldn't lie with a beast to defile himself. Neither should a woman stand before a beast to lie down thereto, because it's confusion. You're confusing yourself. You're confusing that animal. All right. You're confusing everything about you. Matter of fact, let me read on before I get to the next precept. It says, defile not yourselves in any of these things, for in all these the nations are defiled, which I cast out before you. See that the nations are defiled, man. The so-called white nation, the red Hebrew Edomites, are a foul nation. Let me get First Corinthians, because we're not supposed to lie with beasts, man. All right, and this is why the Lord said we are above these people. We are above these people because they're wicked, man. Look at the things that they're doing. Let me see if I can find this in First Corinthians. It said, this is 1 Corinthians 15 and 39. It says, all flesh is not the same flesh, but there's one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts, another of fishes, and another of birds. All right, so that means men are supposed to have sex with women. All right, beasts are supposed to have sex with beasts. Fish are supposed to have sex with fish. Birds are supposed to have sex with birds. There's all flesh is not the same flesh. So you're just not supposed to have sex with whatever you please just because it's there, man. These people are wicked. It is confusion. All right, so let me get this one. Leviticus 20 and 15. It says, and if a man lie with a beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast. You see that? Because that beast is now, it can't properly operate and function in the world anymore. All right, it can't think that something is why it's defiled. Okay, its mental state is gone astray. It's going to be that dog could probably be a cur now, man. Knowing what they did to him, he's going to be everywhere. He's going to be ashamed, thinking that maybe he's supposed to have sex with people, not knowing what people are going to do unto him. Okay, it says if a man lie with a beast. So this man, or let me go back to him. This man, this red Hebrew Edomite, this thug, is supposed to be put to death, man. Thus saith the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? And this woman is going to say something about her too, if I'm not mistaken. It says Leviticus 20 and 16. And if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down thereto, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. All right? So the animal, sadly they gotta kill the animal too, man. This woman right here is supposed to be put to death, but they'll go in there, lock them up, and they'll feel bad because she's getting death threats because she's a red Hebrew Edomite. Look at her; she's not white, she's red with that blonde hair, man. That frail, this recessive trait, man. Okay, these people are true thugs of the earth, man. All right, it says she's supposed to be put to death. So right now we can't do this because we're in a grace period of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and we're in Babylon, so we can't follow our laws to the way we want to. But hey, man, she's gonna receive judgment for that. All right, her red Hebrew Edomite husband, man, they're gonna receive judgment for that. And see, he's shamefaced. He know he did wicked, and he know what he got caught for. But look at her. She got a proud smug, like, hey, it's cool. Ain't no biggie what I did. You know, red Hebrew Edomites. They're the true thugs of the earth. Let me get Exodus 22 and 18, or 19, if I'm not mistaken. 19, it says, whosoever lieth with the beast shall surely be put to death. You see that? Shall surely be put to death, man. So they supposed to be put to death according to the law, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. But they worried about her getting her lawyer, her receiving death threats. You know, all of this kind of stuff, man. Hey, she's supposed to be receiving death threats. That's why, because according to the law, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, she's supposed to be put to death. That's why she's receiving death threats, man. All right? This is Revelation 11 and 18. It says, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead, that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great. So all of the prophets of the Lord, his servants are going to receive, and those that fear his name are going to receive a righteous reward. But what's going to happen to the wicked? It says, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. Is that dog not a part of the earth? All right. That's why matter of fact, let me get that in Job as well. You know, because the animals are mourning now with the red Hebrew Edomites in control, man. It says Job 12 and 7. But ask now the beasts, and they shall teach thee, and the fowls of the air, and they shall tell thee. Or speak to the earth, and it shall teach thee, and the fishes of the sea shall declare unto thee. All right. So the fish, the beasts, the fowls, the earth, it all crying out for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai to return, man. These animals are dying, man, and they're in torment. They're in torment because of what the red Hebrew Edomites are doing, man. These thugs. Okay. Salakia. Let me read on a little bit more. It says, yeah, and they had passed warrants for felonies for firearms, possession of illegal firearms. You know, let this have been Jake, man. This would have been a complete different story. For those offenses, he received a sentence of 8 years and 4 months in prison. Meanwhile, the wife was also accused of attempting to transfer ownership of the couple's kennel business after her husband was arrested on gun charges. So they had a whole kennel. So you know this wasn't what just happened to one animal. They were doing this to multiple animals, man. Federal agents argued that it was part of an effort to help her husband beat the weapons charges, in part by invalidating a search warrant for their home. But Christina Patterson said the couple was just trying to separate the business from bad publicity surrounding her husband's arrest. She eventually pleaded guilty to obstruction of justice. Okay? The couple had owned and operated Imperial K9 LLC, according to the report. So these red Hebrew Edomites own a whole kennel, man. A whole lot of animals. And they're just slaying them, having sex with them, you know. But that animal now got to live on in sadness, man. You know they're not going to put that dog down, man. All right, but the Lord says supposed to slay the man, the wife, and the beast, man. And he's the red. That dog is ultimately not the beast, man. This red Hebrew Edomite is the beast, man. You know, got you and your wife doing this folly, man. That's how you know these so-called white people are truly base men, where they feel like they can't even satisfy their woman, so they allow them to have sex with beasts and animals, man. Let an Israelite, so-called black, Native American, or Hispanic woman say, "Oh, I want to have sex with an animal," man. You know, you gonna look at her like she crazy. Say, "Get the hell out, man." This is wicked, man. These people are truly base people, man. All right. So that's pretty much the precepts I want to get on this, man, because that's why they're going to be judged. That's why the Lord says, destroy them that destroy the earth, man. These thugs got to go. All right. So with that, I'm gonna say shalom.